with the scouting information that he has, that's the perfect strategy to go right now. Still only has Marine Marauder, and this factory, just a reactor being built onto it. But I think that reactor is going to be for the starport, and I think he's going to try to pump out some medevacs double speed. And he may actually not use this factory for anything and try to just try to Marine Marauder this game. And Kamari is now getting, or Kama, I don't even know what I'm calling him anymore, is getting all the scouting information he wants. Eureka has no vision right now except for that of his orbital command center, but I don't know that he sees this observer. It looks like Kama is going to fairly soon go for his third expansion, and that's going to set him up pretty good because he's got those Colossus coming out. He already has one. Let's look at the units. He's about to have two, with mainly other than that Zealot army. I wonder if he has leg speed. I don't think that he does. His Twilight Council is just finishing, so he might try to get blink or leg speed. I imagine he's going to get leg speed, and he does. Getting his upgrades as well. Doesn't look like Eureka has bothered with any upgrades so far. But he's slowly getting out those medevacs. But with the reactor, it's going to be he's going to be able to get him out pretty quickly. It looks like he's moving out, and this is a very scary force. If I'm a Zerg player, if I saw this coming at me, I would be fairly scared. That's so many Marauders, so many Marines, and with the medevacs, it just makes it even more scary. But I tell you what, I think Kammalleri, oh my goodness, I think Kama has just the army to deal with this. Though those concussive shells are going to make it hard for the Zealots to get very much damage in, they're really there just for the meat shields, so these guys can do all the damage they want. These Colossus, which just love to eat Marine Marauder, and we're about to see an attack go down right now. He's got the vision. Looks like he's just going to go after these pylons. He's just going to be able to pick those off so easily. Kama warping in more zealots, and here the battle goes. Here come the Colossus doing these legs are helping the zealots so much right now. That almost defeats the concussive shells. He did push him out of his base, did a lot of damage. Let's look at the loss tab. At this point, Eureka has lost more as far as resources go. So Kama is in the lead with that, and more Colossus pouring out with 3 Colossus. It's going to be harder and harder for Eureka to do any kind of damage with the units that he has. More Colossus on the way, as well as more armor upgrades. Kama's really keeping up on his upgrades, while Eureka has none, and that's really going to show as this game progresses. He's just resupplying his army right now, and looks like he wants to go for another push. He does see that there is an expansion right here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he went straight for that, and hopefully be able to snipe it before this army gets down. And he makes a drop. I totally missed this drop, but it's not going to be able to do too much. Those speed Zealots are just too fast. They're really able to clean up that really easily. And the medevac is still actually there. It's not even trying to get away, but Kama is not going after it. And here comes another push with all... And I think he's going to have to go get back again. Eureka really needs some siege tanks at this point to be able to form a line against these Zealots and Colossus. He actually does send a bunch of these zealots in and is taking out a lot of Eureka's army. Go back to the loss tab. Eureka has lost a lot more than Kama at this point as far as money goes, and as far as units, 43 to 70. It looks like he was trying to drop again, and that medevac just 80 or 84 HP. And Eureka is doing more of the same thing. He just keeps trying to build this army up. But I tell you what, without these upgrades and without going some kind of other unit like tank, I don't think he's going to be able to do it, because right now Kama is on 3 bases and he can just keep making more Colossus, more Zealots, and he's actually got High Templars right now. Gonna make them into Archons, and that is just gonna eat through another unit that's just gonna eat through this Medic Marauder army, or Medic, sorry, Marauder Marine Medic army, the MMM ball. Looks like he's gonna try to go around and snipe this expansion. There's not a whole lot going down, just about 5 or 6 probes, but he's got vision. He's got these pylons here. He knows what's going down, and he's going to be able to move his forces over here to try to protect it. But this base might go down. Yep, it does. He does take the 3rd down successfully. All those units with the stem are able to do so much damage so quickly. It looks like Eureka might be trying to move around now to push in the front. He's got a lot of medevacs, and now he's getting Vikings to be able to take care of those Colossus. And that is smart. At least he is not going just with the same units. He is building up his tech tree to try to get something to counter those Colossus, as well as getting his 3rd. So this game is definitely not lost for Eureka. There is a battle waging right now. Kammaleri's actually pushing. So much damage being done to Eureka's forces. Oh my goodness, he might lose them all if he doesn't get out of there. The speed on those Zealots is just annihilating Eureka's army. And the reinforcement that Eureka was sending are now going. He's going to try to send these Vikings are actually just getting taken out by these Archons. They're just walking through the line of fire. Oh no, all of them are going to be lost except for this lone Viking. The lost Viking is still alive. And Kammalleri is moving in for a push. He wants to end this game now. I don't know that Eureka has enough forces to be able to deal with this. He's doing so much damage. Oh, let's look at the units tab. Eureka has no units, and there's the GG. Kama able to make this game 1-1, and it gets exciting now because the next game determines who will be in the finals for this StarCraft 2 tournament. I cannot wait to see what goes down and what we have in store for next week. We actually don't know who the opponent is going to be for these players, for whichever one of these players wins, and we will actually figure that out next week. So the person in the lower bracket will have to play a few games. But we will all find that out very soon.